Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt you weren't a priority for others? Have you ever experienced a moment when you completed a job, had a great idea, or did something truly valuable for others only to receive no credit for it? I know this is hard to deal with. Unfortunately, sometimes, even when you act in the right way, do what's best for everyone and make yourself available to others, people may not notice or pretend not to notice your true worth. In fact, if you keep trying to please people who don't give you the recognition you deserve, you might end up disheartened, and reversing this situation can be quite challenging. It's undoubtedly an unpleasant feeling, and it becomes even worse when it involves someone close to you, such as family, friends, or a partner. According to Stoic philosophy, we shouldn't expect recognition from others because it's beyond our control, and such recognition may not happen. Therefore, you shouldn't wait for it, as that's a recipe for frustration. But what if I told you there are methods to become a priority in someone's life to be more recognized? In fact, if you understand and apply what we're about to show you, it's quite possible that this can happen. There are some steps that can help you stay at the top of someone's list by following these 9 steps. You can ensure that the people you care about feel that you are always a priority in their lives. Now that you understand the problem, it's time to revolutionize your approach by learning the solution. Let's go. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you to make sure you watch this video until the end, because every step is important. Step 1, create the fear of losing you. This is one of the most powerful psychological techniques you can use to make someone consider you a priority. People are often more motivated by the fear of losing something than the prospect of gaining it. If you want someone to see you as a priority, you need to make them fear losing you. To do that, start emotionally distancing yourself. Stop sharing your feelings and confidences with them. Begin to balance your time with other people as well. This will make them feel like they're not as important to you as they used to be. It's a very powerful technique, but it must be used with caution. If you distance yourself too much, they may give up on trying to win you back. So you must use this technique wisely. And in balance, step 2, avoid being always available. The term quality over quantity is often applied to various areas of life, and it also applies to relationships. If you aspire to be a priority in someone's life, you may need to become less available. The more available you are, the higher the likelihood of being taken for granted. This doesn't mean you should only be available when it suits you, but if you consistently adapt and accommodate others, it's time to prioritize yourself, sending the message that you have a life beyond them and that you're not just waiting for them will make them value your presence more. Step 3, maintain some mystery. People are generally attracted to the enigmatic, and mysterious fascination with the unknown can be captivating and often makes people feel more connected in the realm of relationships. Being a little mysterious can work to your advantage if you want to be seen as a priority. Avoid revealing everything about yourself. Immediately, give hints about your hobbies and interests without disclosing excessive information. Answer questions vaguely and avoid delving too deeply into your past. The goal is to keep the other person intrigued and eager to learn more about you. Over time, they will begin to see you as a priority in their lives. Step 4, allow them to invest in you. This is a delicate step that you must manage wisely and sparingly, because you don't want to push people away, but rather the opposite. Consider the following who is more inclined to see you as a priority: someone who has invested a lot in you, or someone who hasn't. The answer is obvious. If you want someone to see you as a priority, you need to allow them to invest in you. This can be done in various ways. For example, let them invest